They're a shared disadvantage and shared struggle. And if you can convince people to see their disadvantages as mutually tied together, you have the basis for a political movement.
You know, to be honest, I think it's actually hopeful for people to say, yes, it's actually worse than we thought. Because it's only when we start there that we can fight for the things that we really need to solve the problems. Obama was able to give the grassroots a deep sense of optimism, but what he didn't give them was a way to keep making change once he was in office.
So we've been doing environmental justice, racial justice, immigrant rights. Everyone's been doing their own separate mobilizations, separate set of priorities. So the downfall of the progressive community is the lack of intersectional organizing over the course of a long time.
I think Bernie Sanders gave us a tremendous opening, and now it's up to us to take that opening. And the revolution is about people getting involved and being active and being in it for the long haul.
There is an argument being made that inside the Sanders campaign, they distributed these responsibilities way more down to the base than ever before, and that capacity now is there. Instead of it all being run from the center, where Bernie controls the email list, many people are actually in positions of being the network hub for their local network.
There's a million ways that we should be continuing the revolution. It's every local fight, state fight, regional fight, constituency fight, fights to defend Black lives, fights on immigration, fights for LGBTQ rights. It's all these, everybody has to keep fighting.
We're going to keep on pushing, continue to put politicians on notice that we will not shut up. We will not go home, and every time a life is stolen, we will rise up. I've also become an organizer with Black Lives Matter here in Los Angeles.
People get tired of greed controlling them, and they start voicing their opinions and organizing their communities and having meetings and make change happen. Take your power back.
And I asked her if she was voting, and she said, no, I never vote. And I said, why? And she said, because it doesn't change anything. And I said, but see, I am one of you, and I am running, and I need you to vote.
This is not going to be easy. We look at the history of progress in our country. There have been huge setbacks on all these fights. It took time, it took struggle, people had to overcome obstacles and setbacks. Why would it be any different now?
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
We the people!
We're missing this common connection, feeling of shared responsibility, together for one another, that I think is really a uniting force that all of us feel, right, left, cross, race, and class. I think it's just like, let's be there for each other.
Higher ground.
Sweep the smiles off our faces as we travel miles to bigger places. Pilgrims for songs and dances, sons and daughters of lost romances. Expectations held fast to lances as we charge the crowd. Well, sound is getting loud, but we're all too proud of all the love that we found. Stirred up in the room that was round. Looks clearer on rewind. Always a mind of a good heart and a grand time. Back when we were all entwined. When it's over and we're high above the city, you sit watching me think about